Um, Good question.
She said ever since I could do my own hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just so that the light, oh no,
You can take
so
time.
just so the light is not like everywhere.
You gotta balance that joint out.
Hmm.
Oh, she already in there.
So I started doing hair.
What's up, love?
As a kid at the age of 7.
Okay. Early.
Yep.
Oh God, is that a call coming in? My mom calling me. Mommy, I'm on live getting my hair braided. Can I call you back?
Sorry.
You can.
Okay. No, that's better.
I got you. That's no problem. We could do that together. All right. All right. Yeah, I got you. I don't really work on Sundays anyway, so we can do that. All right. I love you. I'll see you when I get home. All right. Bye. You know, it's funny that happened. The thing fell when my mom called to pause the live. That was perfect. All right. Go back to Instagram. Gangsta. Oh, more people. Hey, how y'all doing? Getting my hair braided. Miss Mimi in the building. Oh, by the way, stay tuned. We got some content coming to you people. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm trying to get like Shorty with the 100K over here. You feel me? 130 something. You know what's funny? I had my other Instagram was like 3,000 followers. Tell me why they banned my joint finally for going live with the music once.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I was so tired. I have my own clothing line I started before my father passed away, and I wanted to like do something different after he passed away that wasn't so attached to his name. But at the time, he definitely inspired me to see. He said, "Son, you got a great personality. You should try to sell that stuff online."
Sorry.
No, you good.
Okay.
And I said, "Why not?" So I started selling my products on live, and I was selling them like QVC, bro. Yeah, but they stopped my money when they banned my shit. So I made a whole new Instagram. So I'm at like 100 followers right now, like almost 200.
Don't worry, you get it back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You just have to be consistent.
Yes, absolutely. I'm definitely gonna do that for sure.
Yeah, I know you did the best you could.
Yeah, I'll try. You know what it is? I came off the bus too, so my hair might have got like a damp walk-in just now. So yeah.
That's it. It's not anything crazy.
Yeah, I try to do my best because I've had stylists tell me some people come in there with their hair matted up. I'm like,
oh yeah. I mean, I don't mind if it's matted up, but don't just come in like that. Let me know.
Yeah,
you know?
like
so that I can estimate the time.
Exactly.
Because then you come in like that, what happens is that either the appointment runs, into the next appointment. Now the next client is mad.
Yo, if people watch this live over, y'all gonna laugh because I was working on booking her and I was at work and I was checking it and I said, damn, I gotta hurry up my book, but I had to take I had to lock in. I can't just do it real fast. I don't want to mess up my card information.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time I came back, when I was finally clocked out at work, the appointment I wanted,
it was good.
What? What? Like 5 of them.
Oh my God.
I said, hey, yo.
Sure. That happens. Sometimes some people be talking to me, like texting me.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, they're booking this appointment. And next thing they're like, oh, Mimi, I don't see it anymore. I'm sorry.
That's not the app glitch or somebody getting an appointment.
Something, like you should book it first before you start like texting me,
Seriously. That's a fact. So that's why I know you ain't playing as far as the time thing. That's why I mentioned that. Gotta be on point, man. People really be booking you.
Yeah.
You do YouTube too or no?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you have personality a lot. You should definitely be on there.
That's exactly well. Right now I'm on YouTube.
That's cool. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh.
Your hair is healthy. I like that.
Did you just read my mind?
Oh, really?
I'm about to cry right now.
Why?
Okay, God. Get it together.
I was gonna say your hair is
hold
healthy.
on. Let me make sure. Did it kick me off alive? Don't worry about it, man. Yeah, it definitely stopped my shit. I don't know why. That's wild. Wow. So after my father passed away,
Yeah.
my
Hold on, this is
oh
what-
yeah. Take
This
your
sounds,
time.
yeah, I want to be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just figured out what I can do. Content creator mind working right now.
Okay.
So instead of trying to make like a continuous video, I could take snapshots and screenshots, and then I can narrate it over with my voice, which makes it like an actual video.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that. Okay, bet. But anyway, see, after my pops passed away, my friend called me at like 3 o'clock in the morning because she was going through it, and I was, doing what I do as far as like an inspirational speaker, whatever, talking her down. And then she asked me randomly, "Yo, you know somebody named Eric?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got a couple people I know named Eric." She's like, "Oh, this one's a big guy." I'm like, do you want to talk about? It's my best friend. What happened?" She's like, "Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe this is the wrong time." I'm like, "Girl, what?" Bro, she tells me my best friend passed away.
Oh my God.
And he was supposed to turn 30 with me
I am so
that
sorry.
year. Yeah.
When
So
was this?
the month after my father died. So that was 2019. My father was July 19th. July 19th is actually his first wife's birthday at that, which is crazy enough. And then yeah, my friend passed away August 4th, I believe. And then the month after that, my cousin Justin passed away.
Oh my God.
And
the same year.
Literally, I didn't get any breaks, bro.
Oh, wow.
And mind you, like I said, I work on inspiring people with everything I do. I had to take time off of that to get my mental health together, But so I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. The stress of that, I was losing my hair like in the middle, and stress at home, a lot of stuff going on. I'm working on getting my license back from when I was 21 finally. So it's a lot like for me to deal with, and then helping my grandmother, whole lot of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
for you to say my hair healthy.
No, the hair. So the hair is one thing, and then the scalp is another thing.
Right.
Okay,
right.
so right now the hair on the scalp looks healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you're doing, you have to just keep doing it, and over time, your scalp will heal.
Yes, ma'am. Got you. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, man. I just got some new moisturizing spray with I think that's what's helping too. The was it rice water? I think it's called. That stuff it smells good. It's very light on my hair. It's not too thick.
A conditioner?
Yeah, it's like
Like a leave-in conditioner?
Yeah. That I've been using that as well as doing my scalp treatment with the oil or whatever. And I guess like you said, it's been working. So yeah, I'll keep it up, man. That's what's up.
Is your phone on?
Nah. I said I'm gonna do the like screenshots, take pictures. So I'm gonna take a picture like half of it.
Why did it go up though?
I don't know. We wasn't like. Let me check if I'm on. Oh, that's why. Okay, I had it on the mode.
So it's on.
Yeah, now it's back. All right.
It's just like it's on, but it's just
The low power mode turned
power.
it off.
No, did it turn off or the screen was just like dark?
The screen got dark because low power mode. If you're not using the phone for a while, it shuts the phone off.
Why are you using it?
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Do you want me to move this closer if you still want to do that?
Yeah, sure. That's cool. Yeah, I'll play with it. Oh, I got you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect. Alrighty.
Okay.
Let me turn this on. Okay. So I gotta be a minute. Alright, I got you. Okay. So the live didn't end. It just paused to the phone call, and then my phone just shut down because it was on pause. That makes sense, man. Alright, good. Gangster. Yo, what's cracking, Kinfolk? What's poppin' with the population? It's your boy Devin237, back at you again with another live video with Miss Mimi in a place to be. Getting my hair braided out for the first time for a big moment tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned, alright? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep that up like you said. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so apart from that, okay, let me ask the question. So when you said having the scalp problems, did you start noticing like a difference in your hair? Like did your hair start falling out and things like that?
Yeah, that was definitely part of it.
Okay, and then are you still experiencing hair loss?
Right now, when I brush my hair, yeah, a decent amount is still coming out, yeah. Actually, yeah. So I guess the scalp got better and the rest of my hair got improved still, pretty much. That makes sense.
Okay. So because apart from the leave-in that you use, you have to use a decent oil to seal in moisture all the time. Okay. Now
Right.
sit back into the chair.
Oh, I was doing.
No. Sit up
like that, baby.
all the way back. Thank you.
I was doing coconut oil,
Mm-hmm.
and then I tried avocado. That was like really thick. So I just back to the coconut. Should I try something different?
Yeah. So you want to do something like black Jamaican castor oil.
I definitely heard of it.
Yeah. So you're going to do something like that and find like an essential oil.
Okay.
To dilute its weight because it's like really thick, but it doesn't. You can actually even just use it like that if you want.
Okay.
But sometimes it's like really thick and then it's hard to like, go round. But if you have the patience, you can, because that oil is like really good. Okay. And at the end of this appointment, I can also recommend like other products to you. Okay. So when it has to do with scalp, for the most parts, you need oil, like a good oil.
So say that, yeah,
the conditioners will work mostly on the hair and the follicles, but the oil is what is really going to penetrate and go in the scalp.
Got you. That's the carrier. Okay. Well, should it be like tea tree oil or something else?
Yeah, so tea tree is a good option to dilute castor oil with. Yes, that's a very good option.
Say that, cause I say that because I seen my mom. She had it in her room before. So you say that, I'm gonna get my own. Okay. Get that right off of Amazon right quick.
Are you going to the barber?
Actually, I do my own quick little shape up because I'm trying to save money with that. So yeah, but the way you see it right now, I'm gonna just give myself a little higher taper, and that's about it. Not too much crazy. When I brush this down, I finally got my hairline and the front together, so that's looking good too. Oh, I'm gonna give up on live. Yeah, that thing is cutting off by itself. That's all right. I'll take pictures, but damn, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you don't have like any like merch on your website, like clothes and stuff for you, do you?
No, not clothes. Okay. Yeah, it's mostly hair products.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So including a growth oil.
Oh.
That I usually like recommend to people that have like alopecia. So
I mean, I don't have that, but should I use something like that too, or whatever?
Oh yeah. So normally, like that's the extreme case.
Oh.
But for most like scalp problems, yes.
Okay.
So the ingredients are actually sourced in Africa, and they are like so natural that they don't even have preservatives.
From the motherland, there we go.
Yeah.
Say that.
And I can tell you that they work 100%.
Yeah, I'm with that. So if that's the case, I'll get that from you, and then if I need a tea tree or whatever the case, yeah.
It also contains tea tree.
Oh shit, it's lit.
So yeah.
I'm gonna support the sister, man, not the other mister, man. Say that. That's perfect, man. One-stop shop, bro. I almost forgot. My mom asked me something about she's like, oh, does she only do braids? I was like, nah, I seen her do other stuff, but I didn't want to just say yes to anything.
I don't know what
Yes, she was asking about sew-ins. Do you do?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
So except it's the one that has braids in front and then the sewing at the back.
Got you. Okay.
But I specialize in braiding.
I'll definitely make sure she come to you for braids though, cause she been finally going on trips and stuff, living her best life. So you know how the ladies like to get their hair braided. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna definitely send her to you. That's crazy. You've been here this whole time. That's weird. And let me tell you, Miss Mimi got soft hands, bro. I know some people could be tender-headed, which I'm not, thank goodness, but even so, you still got soft hands, bro, for sure. And the crazy thing is, for the work that you do, you would think you're using a lot of force with this.
Oh yeah, so I have people all the time on social media thinking that the styles are like too tight and all that. No, they're just like really secure.
Yeah, they don't understand there's a technique to it.
They have to be secure so they last you, at least 3 weeks. You don't want your braids out in just a couple days.
It's funny you say that because the last lady, young lady I got it from, definitely just about made it to the second week. And I do my best to not, dig in my hair or nothing like that. I keep it wrapped up and whatnot. But yeah, I was like, if I could find somebody better, I'm doing that. Here you go. God is good. Yeah, so you know what I'll do when you get to braid number 3, I'll just take a picture if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah.
All right, perfect.
Did he stop again?
Yeah, I was just saying I'm gonna just take the pictures and when I give up on that, it's Instagram doing that BS. I don't know why. I gotta figure that out too because when I want to go live on this page that I just made.
Do you think it's the connection problem?
It might be. I use my phone Wi-Fi, because I got like a hotspot on another phone. So I don't know. That could be it. I'm gonna figure that out though, cause that's some BS. I mean, hot. Oh, when I make the post too, do you want me to just tag you, or you want me to do the collaboration thing so it comes up on your page too?
Oh, you can do that.
Oh, even better. I got you. Say that. So I thought of the idea. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the pictures here or whatever, and then when I get ready for the interview tomorrow, they gonna see me with the whole. You know what I'm saying? I have my nice little sweater on and whatnot, my shoes. And I'm gonna say obviously the outfit from yours truly, but the hair from.
What's your Instagram so my people can follow you if they want to?
It's gonna be underscore DEVIN
Okay.
237. And matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave another comment under something so you can see it and you'll catch me that way.
So what do you want to do? You want to take a picture now? Or?
Sure, yeah, I can do it. Let's do it. Boom.
Yeah, you probably should do like a short video or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Of the process. Yeah, you're gonna sit back.
Okay, boom. Yeah, I can clip that up real good. Yo, you wanna laugh? I have a friend in California. We be chopping it up back and forth. I was telling her I'm getting my hair done by you for my interview, and I said, "Yo, you're not gonna believe this shit." She braided somebody's hair with her eyes closed, B. And she was like, "Bullshit." I said, "I'm about to show you." She said, "Ain't no way." I said, "Man, our people can do anything, bro. Anything." And she a sister soldier too. I said, "Man, I might have found my new stylist, bro, because that was wicked. I'm not gonna be trying to make content with you with your eyes closed every time, bro. I was just saying that you can do that."
Yep, I can do that.
Yo, that's ill, bro. Cause nobody, I follow. Well, on my old page, I followed a bunch of braiders, even ones that are not from here, just to get like inspiration or whatever, bro. Ain't none of them got no pay, content like that. That's like a million view type of video, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, honestly, most OG braiders can't do that. If you're like really a braider, that is muscle memory.
Yeah.
You know, when we look at it, it's for the precision and the neatness. It's not for the skill.
That's fact. That's fact. I'm the same way with sports. Once I get back on that basketball court, it's muscle memory. So
yeah.
Was that your idea for that one, or he came over there?
Oh, he did.
Oh shit.
He said to me, I bet I can bet you to do my hair with your eyes closed.
That's
so the thing is that we were having conversation, and then I was like, oh, I can probably do that in my sleep. You know, I just said that like
that's for the sleep. Okay.
Yeah. So then he goes like, you know what, Mimi? I'm gonna bet you. I forgot how much was it $100 or what?
Yeah, it was 100.
Yeah. to do this braid with your eyes closed. I'm like, whoo, let's do that. It was fun.
And lo and behold, you was able to do it no problem.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're a pro when you can do it with your eyes closed, man. And the funny thing is, I believe what you're saying as far as like OG braiders being able to do it, but they probably just didn't think about doing it as content.
No, not content, exactly. That's the difference. Yeah, OG braiders don't be doing like a lot of content. So the thing is that I honestly, people always think, you know, when they go, you new stylist, you new school stylist, or whatever it is they say, this new stylist. It's always really funny to me because they're always telling me I'm a new stylist. Honey, I've been doing hair since I was 7.
Instagram is just new.
Do you understand? Instagram is just new, not me.
That's real, bro. That's funny. Like before Instagram came out,
yeah, I was always this, you know.
I was this happy person. I just didn't have nowhere to put it until YouTube.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like when they say like as if this new Instagram stylist. No.
Yeah, you just catching up. That's funny, bro. Yeah, they definitely gotta stop playing. You know what? You probably inspired some people to try that too that you don't even know about. To do a video like that. That's
cool, the whole point of content. The thing is that you put it out there, but you don't know who you're inspiring.
That's real.
But you're actually inspiring like a lot of people.
For real. I've had people on my lives tell me they was crying while they was watching the live because I was speaking life into them.
Oh.
Yeah, like so with my the first business I had, it was called Actions Over Words.
Yeah.
So similar to the new one I'm gonna have, it's just a different name and slogan or whatever. But so the way it was, the actions was on the top, and then I had a line in the middle, and words was on the bottom, but it was backwards. Because my father used to say, "Son, be a man or a woman of your word. Do what you say you're gonna do, but don't say nothing at all."
Right.
So yeah, I said actions over words. The words is spelled backwards. Why? Because when your words speak louder than your actions, you're not moving forwards. You're moving backwards. Yeah. And people, they loved it. So I made you know about affirmations, right?
Yeah.
I made a deck of affirmation cards. Yo, I have those affirmation cards in London right now, Australia, California, mad different places, bro. So when I tell you people be sleeping on content, they sleeping on it. And like you said, I can get it back because I appreciate you saying that because as you can see, I've done it before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely right there, got you. Definitely gonna get back on that bandwagon and be consistent with it, bro. Cause I know I can make a living off of this type of stuff, man.
Yes.
Just getting my stability together. A job like this is gonna be 9 to 5, 40 hours a week, which I need, bro. The gym, I work at Crunch Fitness over here in Hop Hog. Don't you know they trying to?
You're consistent?
Yeah, I want to be more consistent there working, but they only give me 14 hours a week regular, and they promised me 30.
At the gym?
Yeah.
Why?
I guess that's what they'd only have to offer, but the thing is, I'm supposed to be training to be an assistant general manager, because I had.
Oh, sorry. You mean you work there?
Yeah, I work there. I make money there.
Oh, yeah, like.
I work out too.
I was confused because I was like, what?
You know what it is? I forgot. I don't have my hoodie on. It says Crunch on it, so I didn't even think did you would see it or not. But yeah, I work there. It's only been like a couple months, but she promised me my first like couple weeks it'll be maybe like 20 hours, and then after that it'll be 30 hours. I get 14, and if I'm lucky I'll get 18. I said, bro, how the heck am I going to train properly to be an assistant general manager? And there's a lot of things to learn with this computer system, and how to handle stuff, how to do cancellations of memberships. It's a lot going on, because the way they work, you have to cancel your membership 10 days before.
Oh my God, they always make those rules so
you know what I'm talking about
on purpose.
Okay, so that payment,
just so they can just keep getting your money.
Exactly. And the membership annual fee is fucking $60.
Because who's gonna be remembering all of that?
Thank you. They know people gonna forget that. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, all of these things like I have to know, because I'm gonna be the leader of a lot of these young kids that work there. I'm barely even getting the training for that. So I was like, you know what, man, I got to find some stuff out. I went back on Indeed. And you know what else I did too? I hopped on that damn that ChatGPT. I said I gotta be smart, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I had ChatGPT revise my resume for me. What I did? Great. Come on, I copied the information on my resume and I pasted it inside the thing. And I said, can you revise this and make it more professional? Don't you know that thing did it in 60 seconds? Yep. And I got 2 interviews in 1 week. Oh wow. I said, after he did that, wow. I've been hearing people on social media talk about this. They think it's probably harder than it really is, because they never did it. They don't know that you really can just ask a question and it'll answer it quicker than Google. Yeah. Google, you know what they do? They give you suggestions for websites. Yeah, they refer you to go and read for the... You know what I'm saying? ChatGPT gives you the answer. The answer straight up. Thank you. I was about to say, don't make it this short. Yeah, it does the work for you, honestly. Matter of fact, this energy been going crazy. What they call it, a Scorpio full moon right now, something like that, bruh. Really? Yeah. I met some dude that wants to buy one of the franchises of the Crunch Fitness gym, and I met him talking to him in a locker room. He's some millionaire, but anyway, I say that to say this: he has a private equity firm, so like he invest in businesses, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I talked to him about that. He was like, yeah, if you know anybody that's looking for investments. I said, actually, I'm working on getting my new clothing line up and running. He was like, well, if you're serious and trying to go like global, then I can help you on a large scale. I said, sir, I already started that with one business. I'm trying to do that with this one. Let's talk. He took my information. So after that, I said, I got to come up with a business plan. Because he's not going to take me serious. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I don't do that. Even if I sold products other places, he still wants to see a trajectory. So I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. I asked ChatGPT. Of course. Girl, literally 60 seconds again. It had a freaking thing for 5 pages. Not me going to pay $150 for a business plan. Oh, hell no. Yep. From this website, I think it's called Skip or something. You better not. I did already, and I hate it. Well, now you know you can do a lot on that thing, okay? Yeah. And I already got my answer. I ain't going nowhere else. I ain't going up. These 2 braids, that's all I need to see. I don't need nobody else touching my hair. No, I do not. Oh, man. Did you not already see my work on Instagram? I did, and I believed it, you know what I'm saying? But I said, yo, get in her chair and feel it for real, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely making sure I add into the video. I was smiling like a Kool-Aid, 2 braids in, bro. Kool-Aid smile, man. Yeah, a lot of people probably don't even know that you're over here, because... I'm right here in Long Island, bro. New York. You want to know the furthest I went to get my hair braided, and it cost me $120? Where? Brooklyn. Oh my God, and you made the whole trip. Shit. I know. This was, so I started growing my hair back after my father passed away, and I didn't have nobody that I knew out here that was doing it. The last girl that did my hair when I was younger, I had my hair when I was like 16 years old. I had it braided. She moved, so I was like, damn, I can't go to her. And I had, it wasn't the longest. I had to get hair added to it. Mm-hmm. I know that costs extra money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But all I wanted was straight backs. So I was like, man, just go out there, pay the money. After that, though, my hair grew. So I came back out here. But yeah, I'm definitely never going out to the city for nothing like that. Hell no. I'm gonna tell you right now, to be perfectly honest, my goal is to move to Georgia. That's where my mom's family is from, in like probably about 2 years. So you get about 2 years of content from me for sure, bro. Before I move, bro. Well, I try to get my hair braided at least once a month. Go like 1 week without it braided, let it breathe.
Yeah, that's perfect. So 3 weeks in and then 1 week to breathe. That is
Exactly.
perfect. That's why your hair is growing regardless of the issues with your scalp.
Okay, okay. See that.
It's always good to have a good and consistent routine with your hair.
Yeah, I had to learn certain things from YouTube, man,
Yeah.
for sure. So I appreciate that. Yeah, that's how I learned to do my own taper, actually.
It's cool though that you do your own taper.
Yeah, man. You know what it is? So my new clothing line, I call it a lifestyle brand, really, but it's called Patience on Purpose. Okay. So one thing for sure, this takes a lot of that, a lot of patience when it comes to not only doing the hair but dealing with the clients. So my father always he was big on that. He used to paint houses for a living, which I'm sure takes a lot of patience too. So yeah, I said I wanted to make something that was gonna be like globally received and it makes sense to everybody because life requires that. Everything requires that. But the age we're living in, everything is so you can get it so fast. Oh,
sorry.
You get it. Yeah. You can get access to everything so fast.
Yeah.
It removes the patience from people.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like back in the day, you had to like work more for stuff,
I don't mind taking a bus this gave me even more patience than I already had. And it also helps you remind yourself to plan ahead. Bruh, when I came up with this idea, I said, yo, this is gonna be the brand that's gonna be all over the world and then some, and people gonna be going to like pop-up shops that I have everywhere. I see it happening. I made a pop-up shop, well not made, but me and my friends, we made it together, and I did pop-up shops with different businesses. I did one with a group I never met before. I make juice too, so I put the my bad. I put the
hold on, sorry.
Yep, you good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I made the clothing line and I made the juice that I make all one stand. I made $800 that day, bro.
Wow.
I bullshit you not. You can ask my mother. I came in the house crying.
Oh my God.
So when I tell you like I've done this before and I can do it even more than I have, I just need, the right avenues, opportunities, connections, people to, work with and things of that nature, man.
I like that your brain is always like thinking of stuff,
Thank you. You want to know a trick with that? It's very simple. You probably gonna laugh, think it's stupid, but it really works. So you righty or left?
Right.
Me too. So if you want to work on getting the other side of your brain working more, brush your teeth with your opposite hand.
What?
For 30 days.
What? I never heard that.
Well, think about it. If you're a righty, it's hard for you to write with your left hand, right? So just like anything that you can't do good, you gotta practice. So brushing your teeth with your regular hand, that's like second nature the same way tying your shoes is. But if you do something simple like brushing your teeth with your opposite hand, it's easy to learn because it's not hard to fix yourself. Like you're not gonna break anything, you won't bruise something, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like sports or nothing crazy. Because your mind always thinks about the worst possible, thing to happen. So I tried it and they say do it for 30 days. That shit worked. And I don't brush my teeth with my right hand no more. I only use my left hand now and I'm still a righty.
So that like improved your cognitive functions?
That's exactly the word, yeah. I love that you know that, yep. Most people, they say they use 3 to 10% of their brain if they're lucky.
Most humans do. Rarely do humans use more than 10%. When it's more than 10%, yeah, you begin to do wonders.
That's a fact.
Then you start having things like superpowers, and for real.
I'm glad you think like that because I tell everybody, patience and my positive outlook on life is a superpower God gave me to give to the world. the same way your skills and then your content and everything that you got, and then also your positive outlook. I can tell that's how you are. That's your gift and your superpower to the world. People just unfortunately due to society, they got away from that, man.
Yeah.
There ain't too many people like us in the world, Mimi. For real, man. When's your birthday?
Halloween.
You're not gonna guess mine. This is crazy. And it's it's easier than you think it is, but you're still not gonna guess it.
I think you're a Scorpio.
Nope. The other side. The same month.
No, ain't no way you are Libra.
My birthday is October 1st, 1990.
What? There's no way.
I'm seriously crying right now. This is
most
crazy.
Libras I know are like quiet.
No, my mom
like really quiet. So
nah.
Wait, what?
I'm the happy-go-lucky. I love life, Libra. Like for real.
Oh wow!
I'm crying like for real. That's wild.
I've never seen Libra with this kind of personality.
First time for everything, like me getting my hair braided by you today. You know? Oh man, I was supposed to be here today.
Like Libras are usually like calm, collected. I mean, in a good way.
Yeah, there's some that you know what? I'm gonna surprise you with this because there's a Libra that you probably don't know he's a Libra. There are a good amount of Libras that are like more reserved, like you're saying. You know who's a Libra? Two people. Lil Wayne.
What?
Lil Wayne, and he got this similar initials to me. He's Dwayne Michael Carter. I'm Devin Michael Porter. I used to always like that when I was a kid. And then this one, you know, even bigger than him. Will Smith. He's a Libra.
Oh wow.
Yep, he's I think September 23rd. Yep. So yeah, now you know. Yeah,
I have two Libras. My son and his dad.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's why I'm so surprised, and they are so, nuts.
That's crazy. They not like close to October 1st for the birthday, are they?
Yeah. My son's dad is October 2nd. And my son is September 30. You're like right in between.
You know when my best friend passed, his birthday is? October 3rd.
Oh, wow.
The one that passed away. This is insane. Okay, God, I hear you. You can stop yelling now. I'm at the right place at the right time. Holy moly donut shop. I'm getting that job tomorrow.
Yes, you are. You just need to be really confident. Let me just tell you something. Do not answer anything that was not asked. Like, do not supply more information than necessary.
Thank you for that, because you're right. That's real.
Okay? That is very real. So if they ask a question, answer it exactly. If it needs to be clarified, clarify it, but do not give any explanations that are unwarranted.
Straightforward, that's it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Because straightforward exudes more confidence. But when you start explaining too much, it's as if sometimes people do that when they're nervous.
Yeah.
You know, like you start talking too much and trying to distract. Yeah.
People could feel the energy too. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good point, man.
Yeah, I've been to quite a few interviews in my
I'm sure. I believe it. And you mainly do hair, or you work somewhere else too?
Nope, this is my.
I know that's right.
Hair and content. Hair.
Right, yeah. The whole thing together. Yeah, I seen you had the workout stuff too. I said, okay. Yep. I made a workout page. And what I do, I turn it into my basketball content too.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So you play basketball?
Yeah, that's where my chain is from. This is actually my father's necklace. It's like one of the only things I got from when he passed away, aside from like, you know, pictures and clothes. His so I'm not gonna hold you. My story is deep. I'm gonna tell it on my YouTube page eventually. I just gotta get to the place where I can do it without crying. But yeah, his wife is wherever she is with my father's ashes, and mind you, he was supposed to be buried.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Like he wanted to be buried, you think?
He wanted to be buried next to his father.
Oh.
His wife gonna sit there and tell everybody, oh yeah, we didn't have enough money to do it, which is a lie. So I'm not gonna get deep into that story, but I'm gonna put it on my YouTube and you gonna hear the whole thing one day. That shit, like, it ripped my heart out. But anyway, so yeah, sports. My father, he was an athlete. He played baseball, but I was okay at baseball, but basketball was my first love, and then football. And I always was the lead position. So I was a point guard in basketball, hence the 23 on my chain. And then in football, I was number 7 round with Devin. So I just, ran with it. And then you remember the show Martin back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's, as you can see, he's not too tall, just like me. He got a big personality, just like me. He can ball, just like me, play basketball. But he was on the radio, and back in the day, that was the only thing before they had like all the podcasts and everything they have now. So I wanted to be like him and be on the radio. So I had to say, I gotta give myself a name, something that people could remember. So I thought about how I play sports all the time, and I said, Devin 23-7, Devin. I said, use the Devin 237, put it together. Boom. I made it my name. Now everybody knows me by that, and it's easy to remember and whatnot. But yeah, I really feel like God gave me that through my father with sports and everything,
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, when he passed away, funny enough, it was his first day. Hospice care, what that is, right?
Mhm.
It was his first day on hospice.
Oh wow.
Yes. Yeah, I went to go get my haircut. I had like waves at the time, and there was a barbershop on the same block as his condominium, and I never went there before. Just like I came to you for the first time for my interview tomorrow, actually. And I told the guy, I said, not to get too dark on you, but my father, his funeral is gonna be soon, and my father always said, son, if you fail to plan,
You plan to fail.
Mimi, shut up.
My father said that, so.
I'm not gonna cry again. I'm happy about that. I'm not
He's
gonna cry.
also late. Yeah, he said that too many times, like all the time.
So you know.
Yeah.
So the guy understood that what we both said just now, and I said, do me a favor, do the best you can, because some barbers, they'll push your hairline mad far back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know that man gave me the best haircut I've ever had in my life?
Oh.
And I was never in his chair. The only reason I went to him, same like you, his Instagram, and he had people that my father used to coach in football and basketball with me.
Oh.
So I was like, if he did their hair good, I know he could hook mine up, just like I trust you. So he did that, and then I had like a sandwich and iced tea, lemonade from the 7-Eleven, because he used to take me to go get pizza when he because my parents divorced when I was 13. So that would be like our bonding time to pick me up, go get a bite to eat. Mary's Pizza over there?
Where?
On Connecticut Avenue, behind.
No. If it's Connecticut, I don't.
Oh, okay, no problem. I used to work at the CVS over there, so it's like in that area, or whatever.
Okay.
But he used to take me over there and eat. So I said, let me get lunch or whatever, and I sit down and eat with him. And he couldn't really talk at this point, but he could at least feel me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I got in there. I met the hospice nurse. I went in there. He passed away in 30 minutes of me being there.
Oh my God.
He had spit up the blood. The life left his body right in front of me, bro.
But was he like so sick before then?
He died of liver cancer. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. You know the thing? My father was very like a man's man. He painted houses for a living. He was strong minded. He didn't want nobody to tell him he couldn't do something.
Yeah.
He didn't want to feel weak.
Yeah.
So he just wanted to go out the way he did. And he didn't want nobody to tell him he couldn't paint houses for a living anymore. And that was his favorite thing to do, his bread and butter, So the last year that he was alive, that's when he decided to tell me, son, it's my last year with you. And yeah. So, pardon me, bro. Whew. It's like a full circle moment. I can't even believe I'm in my chair with all these coincidences and shit with you. And I just know my daddy with me right now, bro.
Are you okay?
I'm happy. It's just I'm shocked at the same time. It's like I be getting signs all the time, bro. I see my number 237 on license plates. You want to laugh? My number hit the lottery 12 times in 1 year, and I'm over here talking to you right now.
Oh wow.
But you know what that means? My millions are inside of me. I don't need a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
I believe that. I know that. Oh, man. God is good all the time. I'm going to stop moving my head. My bad. Oh.
It's okay. You're fine.
I just need people to be a little more trustworthy in God and stop worrying about having faith in people. Have faith in yourself, man. And God got you, bro.
Yeah.
I spent so many years doing so much for so many other people. I was sleeping on myself and not doing as much as I should for myself. And things are finally coming together for me, man. I'm gonna be back on the road by my birthday with my car. He gave my sister a car when she moved to Florida. And she bougie. I love my sister. She a Libra like me. She's October 21st. But she bougie. She like the Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he gave her the car. And when she said, yo, bro, I'm going to Florida, but I'm not taking this car with me. You know this ain't my style, man. I need something better. It's a Mazda 6, 2003. It's nice, but, you know, it ain't. To her, she thinks that's a hoopty. She said, yo, you want this? She said, I know you ain't got your license back. I had caught a DV, like I told you 120. She said, I know you ain't got your license back, and when you get it, you won't have to make no car payment. Save you some money so you can get an apartment, get out your grandmother and your mom's house. I said, man, if you don't give me them damn keys to get out of my face, I said, hell yeah. But I say that to say this. My father gave that to her right when he was passing away. And it wasn't for him to give to me. He didn't know that she was going to do that after he passed away.
Yeah. God
is with me, man. And my father with me even when he not here. I did not think that was going to happen, bro.
Alright.
Oh, man.
You need a tissue?
I'll take one. Ah,
Demi. Hold on, I can't lose this grip.
Yeah, take your time. I'm good. I still got to get that picture, so yeah, I'll do that. Blow my nose and get that picture real quick.
That's not
This is perfect, bro. And anybody jump in your comment section after I get my hair, I'll jump up in the comments for you. You hear me? I'm gonna jump on for you. You ain't gotta say nothing.
Yes.
Or that's what you do. You at me, Devin. Sick 'em. I got you.
Yeah, because they be messing with me.
Bro, they be trying to do the most. Like,
yeah, say mean things. Like, come
y'all
on.
know damn well this is part of her marketing. If you don't go somewhere, oh man, thank you so much. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm good now. Oh, man. Oh, that's crazy. Mimi, what's your favorite color?
I think white.
White? Got you. I got you. Alright, boom, perfect. Say that. I say that because I'm surprised you on your birthday. Don't even worry about it. Don't ask me no questions. Yup.
Yeah, I should have seen you a couple times before that.
Yeah, definitely, man. We gonna try some different styles. Actually, it's funny. It's funny you say that because I did save some stuff too.
Yeah, let me see that style you said nobody could do.
Oh yeah, I didn't look it up yet. I got you, gangster. I forgot all about that. Okay. Oh, I think my mom. No, Something happened, but yeah, I got it in one of my videos. Okay. Oh, right here. So the Nipsey's and then the in between.
So why? I don't understand what you mean by nobody could do it.
So what I mean by that, I'm gonna show you. So that you see the little thing in between, like that.
If you go down my page,
Mm-hmm.
it's right there. I've done it a few times.
Okay. So yeah, she did it this one time. She did okay. She did good like that. But after that, she kept messing up. You see how the braid rides the part. Then that one, she kept doing it like in the middle almost. I'm like, that's not what I wanted. But I don't want to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like she was getting lazy with it, I guess.
No, you have to say something. Like you don't have to be like disrespectful or whatever. But honey, if you're paying for it, you have to let them know. Real
shit. You're right. I don't know if maybe she was trying to rush. I don't know. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that with her no more, bro.
Yeah, you have to. Sometimes they don't even know. Like she may not have known that maybe she was making a mistake with it. So
you know, you might be right because she said, "Oh yeah, I remember how I did it last time. You ain't gotta show me." And she just started doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 and 2 equals 4 now. That makes sense. Excuse me.
And then you insist. You'll be like, can I just show you the picture? Because it's not really looking like the last time.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? In my mind, the first thing I was ready to say, I said, this look cockeyed as hell.
Oh, no.
But I was so mad, I couldn't think of a nice way to say it because it was for like a friend's birthday or something like that. So what I like to do my straight backs for like when I have something professional to go for, and then like on like birthdays or like celebrate.
Like outings, yeah.
I go crazy with the designs and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then like if I have like just regular nothing going on for those months or so, I like to do a style that it starts right here and then it swoops around, but it's pretty straight. And I always go for 6 braids.
Why?
Because I like the thickness of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like how like the 8 braids look kind of small.
No, yeah.
I got a big ass head, so I got a lot on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like to do what fits my face, Yeah.
It's good that you know yourself that much,
Self-awareness is something I'm big on, man. A lot of people ain't got that. Common sense ain't too common type shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna make a YouTube video about that.
About common sense?
And self-awareness, yeah, both of them.
So how do you do that? Like you just like start talking about these topics?
How do I say? Because I try not to like make myself sound like I'm pig-headed or I think so highly of myself. But I like to say like this: I consider myself somebody who's a thinking man. You know what I'm saying? I like philosophers and stuff. Like Nipsey Hussle is one of my favorite rappers. Tupac is one of my favorite from back in the day. So I like to learn. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. Prime example, the toothbrush thing. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
And I'm very observant. So I notice a lot of the things that a lot of people don't know, because a lot of people don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my communication skills, God gave me the art of that. And I said, okay, that's going to be what's going to make me a millionaire one day. Helping people learn how to communicate.
So let's say we're doing a YouTube now.
Okay.
Is it like a podcast kind of thing?
I have a podcast too, yeah. But so the podcast is gonna be more so talking about like things that's going on, and my regular YouTube videos where it's like to inspire people. Those gonna be more geared towards helping somebody with one specific thing, one topic. Podcasts is jump around and stuff like that.
All right, so let's pick a topic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You want to know what the topic is? I already know.
What?
Professionalism with your appointments.
Oh, okay.
And
So are you talking from the client's end right now or the stylist end? You know what? Let's have that conversation. So you are the client. I am the stylist.
Yes.
So let's talk for real.
For real. First things first, you have the most professional work I've ever seen and customer service. You want to know why?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, now I want to know why.
I've been in places. I wish I never had the experiences, but I'm glad I do because I could talk about both sides of the spectrum. I've had.
I want you to be very honest. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I've had people that had crackheads in the middle of the appointment with me.
What?
Yeah. And then I've had people like the girl that got lazy with that style, talking to everybody around me in the salon. I've had people late, very late.
Like the stylist is late.
Like almost 20 minutes late.
Oh wow.
But she got a fee.
Excuses or whatever.
She didn't give me no discount on my. Not that I asked for a discount. I would never do that. But yeah, She told me last minute, and mind you, the thing for me is I don't mind stuff like that. But she know I take the bus, and it was cold that day, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna remember this shit. And I still went to her after the fact because I ain't know about you at the time. But yeah, that rubbed me the wrong way. So I can honestly say that your customer service and professionalism, 10 out of 10.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I've experienced things that I thought I could have patience for, and I said, nah, you gonna keep doing stuff like this because nobody says nothing to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm gonna just gracefully bow out because if this you thinking it's okay, I got you. That's just how you do business, and I'm not gonna tell you how to do your business. I'm cool on that. So definitely, I can tell you from honest perspective.
All right, so this is you reviewing me, so which I appreciate. Thank you very much. But I wanted us to have like a more open conversation about stylists, braiders in particular, and clients in 2025. You know how clients are always feeling aggrieved. They're always feeling like they're being disrespected, they're being cheated, they're paying too much for services that do not match the pricing.
Somebody in the comment section of the thing I said something about that. $700, $200, something like that. Yeah.
So
you're right.
It's becoming like a recurring topic, like literally on social media. I don't see it happening in real life, but it happens a lot on social media where clients just like complain every opportunity to like just complain and talk about you new stylist, you I don't want to do shit.
Oh God.
You are so lazy, just want to take our money.
I was just about to say lazy. You said
and you don't provide anything. You're never on time for the appointments. If we're like 5 minutes late, you have like a late fee. You have this policy. You have that. Yeah, you have that policy. You want us to come wash, load right, and still pay full service or whatever. Like
oh yeah, they charge you like almost $50 plus.
For what?
Washing and conditioning the hair on top of the braid service.
So you do realize that braid service is a service. That is one service.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is the conversation that I want to have. Like that is a service. If you go to like, let's say you go to a Dominican salon, where really literally all they do is wash, flat iron or whatever.
They call it Dominican blowout or something.
That is what they do. Okay. They're gonna still charge you like what $60-$70 to do that service, and that is really all they do, like all day long. Okay. So you come in for your appointment that already takes time now, not even for the male, mostly for the females, because I don't see the males complaining as much.
Yeah, some men probably don't even know things to complain about like women do.
Yeah, and the battery is not gonna stay. All right, so. But the females especially, they have all these things to say. So I'm saying that, so if someone decides that, listen, all I want to do is braid hair. I know how to braid hair. I love braiding hair. Do you understand that the person is not trying to do some, what's it called, the silk press and all of that. Like we don't want to color, we don't want to highlight, we don't want to do no silk press and everything. So why are you trying to force us to want to shampoo and blow dry?
Because that's more so something for that kind of job.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's so different. Like if you want to get that service, go over there, getting really hot.
Are you good?
Go over there and get that service.
That's real.
If you want braids, come and get braids. That's literally all I want to do.
You know what's funny too? If you wasn't having to get your hair done, you still would have to wash your hair at home.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yo, that's real. That's real. That we gonna have that. You gonna be on the podcast, so we gonna have that topic talked about in there, because that's real talk. The way you explained it.
Yeah.
It
Like,
makes sense.
this is what I've chosen to do. Like, it's not a requirement.
Right.
I do not have to do. They keep saying, "Oh, you are not what real hairstylists have to." What? There's nothing like real hair. Like, we all specialize in things.
Yes.
Like, they will do that all day because that is their time allows for that. Braiding services are already long. The ladies especially be getting braid services that are like 6, 7, 8, 10, even more than 10 hours long.
What?
So are you trying to tell me that I need to add another hour to this?
I've been ready to go home 3 hours
Like,
ago.
honey, I just need you to show up, and I just want to start doing your hair. Like, I just need you to show up and your hair is clean.
I wash my hair before
You know,
I came.
do you, like, you see, I picked up the blow dryer because I saw that your hair still needed like a little bit of blowing out and whatever. That is no big deal to me.
Okay.
I'll do that because it's a requirement. Do you
Right.
understand that?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is that a lot of people will go on our websites or our booking sites, read the instructions that clearly says, you have to wash and blow dry your hair or whatever. They book. The moment we book, it is assumed. The moment you book, it is assumed that you agree.
Yeah, like you
To
know
the
everything
terms.
you read, you understand the rules.
Do you understand the
Yeah.
rules and you don't mind it?
Right.
Because,
right.
honey, there are like 1,001 braiders out there
Hell yeah.
that you can book with. Like, if you read my stuff and you're not comfortable with it, do not book. It's as simple as that. Find someone who you resonate with.
Matter of fact, prime example. Remember I told you I had people do my hair for $120, $60, $70, $50? I'm not complaining about you charging $100 with the kind of work you do and the professionalism you have.
That's it.
You don't like it, go somewhere else.
You don't like it, go somewhere else. Like, when you're trying to pick someone to do your hair, you consider like a lot of things, like their price. First of all, you look at the quality of the work. You've gone through like their social media, you've gone through like their website, you've looked at their pictures, you've looked at their videos. Now you're looking at the work. Like, is it worth this price that they are charging?
Yeah,
That is the first question. Do you understand? What I think is worth $100 is different from what you might think is worth $100.
Right.
Do you understand that? So we're all different. Some other people will feel like, oh yeah, this is worth $200. Some other people feel like, nah, this is only worth $50. It's all good. If you feel like, yeah, that this makes sense to me, honey, that is number one. You check that box.
Amen.
You know, and then you go ahead and ask yourself, okay, fine, it is worth the service, but now can I afford it?
Yes.
Will I be breaking the bank if I, you know?
Ask yourself them questions, bro. That's real. Man.
You know, will I be breaking the bank if I should do this, if I should, you know? Because let's be real. Let's say you go to Famous Footwear or Foot Locker. You're trying to get like a sneakers.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There you'll find sneakers that cost $300. You're also gonna find sneakers that cost $60.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you're gonna decide. I know the sneakers cost $300, but can I afford it?
Right.
You know,
my price range, my
is
lifestyle.
it within you? You know, like sometimes you can afford it, but is it gonna make you very broke? Like, because you bought the sneakers, now you're finding it difficult to transport yourself to
I
work.
was just about to say, can I make it to work? Oh my God, you read my mind.
You know, so these are like
That's
the
funny.
things. So it's the same thing. We're getting your hair done.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So if I spend this much amount and pay for these braids, am I gonna be able to survive the next week? You know.
Like,
So
come on, man.
because what happens is that if you break the bank and pay for those braids that you know are like above your budget, it has nothing to do with the braider's skill or the braider's pricing. So now, because it's made you so uncomfortable, like your life is now so uncomfortable, you decide to hate on the braider and say you're charging so much, like as if you were forced into booking, as if someone puts, you know, something to your head.
Mm-hmm. All that misplaced anger, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, it's never by force. So when I see people getting mad on social media about people's prices, it makes zero sense to me. Like, first of all, they get mad about, or let's say I post your content and I say these braids are $100. You're gonna see people in the comments mad.
Oh yeah, just for the ones that don't like the $100 braids, they're gonna be ready to say some quick.
So why? So that's the thing. Is like, why are you mad? First of all, it's not being done to you. Do you understand that you did not pay for these braids?
And nobody hurt you.
And nobody's asking you to come pay the same amount for the braids.
Right.
Do you understand? Now you know it's $100, and you know that you're mad about that. How about don't just ever book with that braider because she charged you $100 and you think $100 is too much?
You want to know why I booked you? I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, the quality, the professionalism, and people paid your $100 fee and still tipped you after the fact.
Oh yes, they always tip me.
You understand me?
That is what people on social media do not understand. That my actual clients do not just book, do not just like pay the fee. They always tip. And tipping is not like restaurants that you have to tip.
Right. If
Tipping,
if you have it,
exactly.
Yeah.
Tipping in this industry is totally optional.
Right.
At the end of the appointment, you're required to pay what is owed.
Right.
Anything extra that you give, that is from the generosity of your mind. That is because you love the service that much. That is why tipping in this industry, that is why it's very appreciated, because we know that you were not compelled. You know?
Amen. Amen. You're right about that. And the funny thing is, I've heard stories that people in restaurants, they've gotten tables finished and they left like a $2, $5 tip. For real, for like a meal, that's $700.
Oh yeah.
I said, are you crazy?
So, because they were not happy about the service.
Either that or the person was an a-hole, either one. But yeah, you have the option in this field, but in that field, you're more inclined to
Let me tell you. Let me tell you a little story.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So I went on vacation. I think that was last year with my family, and we saw this restaurant. Okay, it was like you know Main Street Bayshore.
That's where my father, his condo was at. Yeah.
Okay, so do you know how like there are lots of like bars and restaurants just on Main Street?
Yeah, it's the whole strip.
Exactly. So that's how like this place was. It was like just a lot of options for you to choose from, you know. So now we were like confused, like, oh, which one should we eat? Where should we go to eat? You know. And then we had seen at the entrance of this particular one a sign that says, oh, kids eat free on Tuesdays from 5 p.m. to I think 10 p.m. or whatever. Oh, we're like, oh, perfect, you know. And then I think the time was like 7 o'clock or something on a Tuesday. Okay. And we're like, what? You know, now that was our entire reason for picking out that restaurant. Oh, it was not, it was nothing about if the food was good, if their prices were good or whatever. We just saw free food for kids. We have 2 kids. We were this is the one.
And they could eat. So let's
You know. So we went in there, and then this girl like served us nice sweets. Now it was time for the bill. Now she brings me a bill and includes the 2 kids, like what they ate. Put the 2 kids on the bill, and I'm like, wait a damn minute. They did not say at the door.
I know I could read.
Yeah, because why the hell the food was like basic. There was nothing outstanding about it. Do you understand? So the food. So I was like, because I could have taken my time and researched to decide on what restaurant to go to, but I just made up my mind based off of what you all had, you know, at the entrance. What you had pasted at the entrance.
You put that there. I didn't put that. That's crazy.
So.
Damn.
She puts the 2 kids there, and I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, can you look at this bill because your notice says blah blah blah. And immediately her attitude changed. She was like, give me that, let me look at that. And she was like, she didn't look like the same person who was nice serving us and all of that. You
That-
know,
She switched personalities on you.
exactly. And then I was so offended. I was like, you know what? If you're not going to change this, can I see your manager? Because what the hell?
Yeah, let me speak to somebody who can
Yeah.
help me with this.
And then she goes, just give it to me. Then she takes the bill, and she comes back a few moments later, and like this, she like just throws it at the table, like very rude.
My wife would have had to hold me back. Hey, yo, excuse me? What?
Yeah, she throws it at the table, and
Nah.
now I
bro.
was like really offended. Like, what the
Nah,
hell?
we not
So-
doing that. We not doing that.
So she took the bill, she adjusted it, she removed the kids after I said something, then she throws the bill. So now tell me, in that kind of situation, you're still supposed to tip the waiter. No,
Ooh.
that's why, that is the whole point why I narrated the story.
Yes.
So you see, now you're supposed to tip because what? It's compulsory. But this was a shitty service.
I would have gave her.
And then you were
Mm.
really, really upset, but you still have to tip.
You know what I'm gonna give you for a tip? I'm gonna give you a $1 bill and it says, "Kiss my, you know what, my black."
So what I did, because normally I always like support like people anyhow I can. So if I'm supposed to tip like at a restaurant, I will like tip the highest percentage there, or
That's what's
sometimes, you know, sometimes I will even give them more like in cash.
When I get to a place where I
You
can
know?
do a lot, that's
Oh,
what
yes.
I want to do too, man.
I always like do that normally.
Mm-hmm. Cause
I
it's gonna
don't-
come back to
Yeah.
you regardless.
So, but then this lady, she pissed me off so much. I'm like, what the actual hell?
Can I get
Like-
a sip of water real quick?
Yeah. Oh, let me bring.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Appreciate you.
that made me reluctant. Like.
Mhm.
I really, really did not want to tip because I was like, no, she doesn't deserve any dime from me.
I would have said to my wife, please do not open your pocketbook. Don't go in your purse. Go to the car. Let me handle this.
I can move this back, right?
Yeah. I'm good now. I appreciate you.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, well, I had to tip because that was standard restaurant policy.
Yeah.
So I had to tip, and then I made sure I tipped the lowest thing that I could.
That time for sure. I
Yeah.
believe it.
And then after doing that, I'm just trying to turn my light around.
Oh yeah, I figured. Yeah, do your thing. You good? I have like 3 of these at home, so I know how that go.
Yeah. So,
That's crazy though. I wouldn't have tipped that. Then
so I did that. Then
oh, I
on my
would've
way
did the lowest amount. Yeah.
on my way out, I asked like the front desk for her name. I said, can I know the name of the waiter? Because I was really, really, really angry. And so I went and I wrote the longest email to the, yep.
I would have did the same thing.
Yeah, because,
Same
yeah.
thing.
And then I was trying to figure out why she did that. Then my husband was like, maybe she did that. Maybe she took out maybe she included the kids so she could take the money for herself.
Oh, as the tip.
I don't know. In addition to the tip, because I was still gonna tip anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe she included the tip thinking, so she probably gets away with it. Like maybe a lot of people don't really read the notice to see that.
Probably when she be, we having a lot of tips that day, she'll do it that day or some shit
Yeah.
like that. It makes sense, but it's not right. You know what I'm saying?
No, you know why? What is not right? It's not that she did it. It's her attitude after
Yeah,
I
bro.
called her out on it. Because after I called her out, she was supposed to like, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that
Oh
for
yeah.
you.
Let me see. Oh, that was a
Oh, let me
mistake.
talk to my manager.
Oh, you know.
That's every time if I don't know how to fix something or I feel like I don't have the capability to do it, it's more, I'm definitely going to delegate, but I'm not going to be rude about it because I think you might be wrong. She could have thought you was all kinds of wrong. She still could have been respectful. The same way you told me I should have said something to that stylist. Like, it's the way you say things to people, bro.
It's all about communication.
That's it.
Because for real, I wouldn't have taken any offense if she had said, oh, let me see that. Oh, you know, because
Yeah.
honestly, I was even confused. I expected her to say something like, oh yeah, that was like an old notice.
I was just about
we're
to
not
say
doing
that. We
anymore.
forgot to take the sign away.
You know, something like that. Yeah, but not just be rude. Meanwhile, the notice was still valid.
You was in the middle of the time too at that.
Yeah.
Like, bro. It's not like you was there at 9:59.
Nope. I was there at 7 o'clock and it says it was still 10.
That's wicked, bro. Yeah, somebody pissed at her Kool-Aid. They pissed at her Starbucks, because that's crazy, bro. My father, you know, when he had his painting business, He was the kind of guy, if you seen like something that was off in like a corner of your room area, wherever it was, he'll come back and do it for free. He's not gonna charge you like, oh, you gotta pay my gas money. You know what he even did? He had me help him too.
And I bet he was successful at what he did.
Bro, he had paint jobs all the way in Queens. We're from Bayshore, Brentwood, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, and his recommendations are out of this world. So yeah, like that was always him. He took me people that he did paint jobs for around holiday season. They would ask him if he could help them, like older people, put the Christmas lights up. My father do it for free, cause older people they can't do it. Like why he gonna charge you mad money to do that? They tip them all the time when he does the paint jobs for them. They're the kind of people. My father kind of guy. They trust them. They'll give my father the key to their house, and say, "Oh, I'm gonna be at work. Here's the key. Do this for me." He was always good with people like that, bro, and it always worked in his favor, man. People will make food for him.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, like
I have a contractor like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's so good. I've referred him to at least 2 people right now.
Nice.
Yep. And then I have a really nasty one.
Oh shit.
That was supposed to come install like split ACs, and he was like really nasty. And then somebody was asking if I know like an HVAC guy or someone that installs AC, and I'm like, I know one, but yeah, I feel like
I don't know if you want to work with him.
Oh yeah, because till tomorrow we're still in it, because he says, "Oh, I'm coming today to finish his damn work." He will be like, "I'm coming today," he won't come. You call him again, you say, "I'm coming tomorrow," he won't come. He won't,
Oh hell
and
no.
he's had like almost all his money.
Nah. Yeah, he lost the business.
Yeah.
He lost that business.
So, but the other one, he's just like your father.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna do extra, like what you did not even ask him. He sees that there's a problem, he's gonna try and fix it. And it was never like about the money for him. It's more about the passion for what he does.
Quality work. That was his painting business was called Porter's Painting with Pride.
So do you know my own personal slogan that has helped me shape my business and everything that I do?
What's that?
I always say to myself, what's doing is what doing well. If it's not what doing well, don't even bother. So you know how some people want to do like a half-ass job?
Yes.
And this I apply to every aspect of my life, including cooking, cleaning, content, going to the gym. You know how you be like, yeah, I might go to the gym, but I might just go and eat some Wendy's right after.
Defeating the purpose,
Do you understand what I'm saying? So
yes.
If it's what doing, it is what doing well. You have to see it to the end.
You know what you need to do, right?
Yeah.
You have to make that quote the end of the podcast episode we do, okay?
Yeah, that's a good
And you saving this on your YouTube, you said?
Yes.
Save it.
YouTube, yeah.
Because we're gonna have to take notes from this. I'm gonna take them myself so I can have the topics that we talked about in here. So
I will send you the link to
this.
this.
Yeah, please. Yeah, if it's worth
you
doing,
download
do it well. That's so tough.
And you can use it for your content since you're not really filming anymore.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You speaking of quotables, you know what mine is? This is mine right here. I live by this, and I'm gonna die by it, man. This is my favorite tattoo I ever got. And it's simple.
Let love lead the way.
Simple. But you know what the thing is? Life is so simple, like that 4-letter word, that you know how they say, I don't know if you ever heard this, sometimes something so simple to do is easy to not do.
Yeah.
The same way it is easy to show somebody love, it's also easy to let the anger in you come out, as opposed to trying to control that. You know what I'm saying? To focus on the thing that's good for you. And love is healthy, bro.
Yeah.
That's healthy. Just like working out, that means you love your body, eating right, you love your temple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Simple as that. The further and further we get away from that 4-letter word, that's when life becomes difficult.
Yeah. You're right.
Yep. That's why I'm the only one in my house that tells my grandmother I love you, bro.
What?
I don't know what it is. And my mother's side of the family, they're from Macon, Georgia. So like Southern Comfort, like
Oh yeah.
you would think
It's drama all the time.
But it is drama, and I live with 4 women: my mom, my 2 aunts, and my grandmother. So I ain't gotta go past that. I'm sure you know what I mean. And I love them, but still, you know how family can get. But yeah, man, I don't let my grandmother see me leave the house going to work without telling her I love her and making sure she eat.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying, bruh? It's gonna happen to me one day. As far as
Right.
get to that
Everybody
age,
gets old. Yeah.
you know. Even when I'm in a different state from my mother, when I get older, like, call me. I'm there. I'm there, bro. Like when I lost everybody, that helped me get even more of a better understanding of how precious time is. You know?
What do you mean by lost everybody?
As
Okay,
far-
sorry.
Yeah, no, you
yeah,
good.
yeah. I just
Yeah, that I don't play with like opportunities.
relationships.
You dig? Like even like this right here, like I could have sat here and been quiet this whole time, not said too much to you, and not spoke my mind and tell you how I'm really feeling and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But you never know what could come of that. Now we over here talking about building for both of us, content and doing stuff that we actually enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't force myself to well, I'll say this, like I'm the kind of person with everything I've been going through, like I said, I got to do the content when I feel good enough to do it. When I'm sitting here like not trying to hold back tears in the middle of the video and I can't talk right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm finally back to that place in that space, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that damn podcast, bro. I haven't done an episode since almost like 3 years ago, and I had 286 views on that video quick, so I know I can get a lot more than that for sure.
Yeah.
People just don't know that they haven't seen my stuff yet. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna start putting ads behind my stuff and everything.
Work on monetizing.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Cause I have a podcast that I actually am a part of with 2 other people, and I got you. She didn't understand the concept of Instagram ads. Bruh, don't you know I told her to do an Instagram ad behind the video for the trailer for the podcast we did for my birthday that just passed? That video got over 2,000 views in less than like a week or 2. And the videos she usually posts barely got like 500.
Oh.
Yeah, and we got on the podcast episode, we got 500 views in like 2 months. She barely was cracking 200 plus before the ads. I said, bro, that was cheap. You only had to spend $30.
Oh, you did like the Instagram ads.
From paying from there.
Oh, to promote it.
Right. That's what I meant. Yeah. But I'm gonna monetize my content as well. But that's what I was. Yeah, like to get more people to, what they call it, boosting your content.
Mm-hmm.
To get more eyes on it. Yeah, so that's the goal. I'm definitely gonna be doing that a lot when I make content that's gonna be worth viewing, man. Cause that's what it really be like. As long as your stuff is quality, it'd be a matter of people just knowing that you're out there. They just haven't seen you yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure you probably either are close to it or already got 1 million views on something that you posted already, bro.
Where?
On Instagram.
I've gotten at least 30 million views before. 1 million views ain't funny.
She said, you better get it right, brother. You okay?
1 million views, I get those every other day.
I know the gangster. I know that's right. Nah, I believe it, because people, you know what it is too? People see the number of the followers you have. They don't understand, like, that doesn't mean how many people see your stuff. So you're right. I believe that.
Go on my Instagram.
Alright.
I can count at least 5 over 1 million in the last 1 month.
Well, I got you on my search right here. My search history.
Okay.
Okay, you go right here, right? Let's see what you got.
So go
24.
So go down.
Dang.
Do you see that? That's 24 million. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, look, she checked me like a Nike sign in real time. You heard? That's crazy.
Yeah, and then the one next to it is 7 million. 7.8.
You know what's funny? I watched this video mad times, but I never.
But you never looked at
the view count. I never looked at that part. And this is the video that got me on your on Instagram.
Oh, the funny one.
Yes, and I love it, bro.
I love funny content.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we definitely gonna make some funny stuff because you know the ill thing is, a lot of the like the captions and catchphrases you be having. I said, hey yo,
hooks, yeah.
I would think of some shit
I
like
am
that.
so good at that.
Good, yeah.
I come out with the captions. That's not.
Gonna have fun with that. That's the thing.
I used to be a copywriter, so.
Excuse me?
Yeah, so I come up with hooks, captions, all of that.
Oh,
It comes
wow.
right to me just very easily. I don't even think about it.
Hey, remember superpowers? There you go.
Oh yeah, it's just one of those skills I have. Like I write.
Not yeah. I just started doing spoken word last year. I did I actually did a open mic, my first one ever. I haven't done one since, but I got it out the way. I was scared. I was nervous rhyming in front of all those people. I ain't never did it, but it was fun, man.
Oh.
Yeah, it's positive. So I'm not no riffraff. I'm sure you could tell. Like, I'm not no what they call it, the YNs, the young, you know what's. Nah, my stuff is like I told you, Nipsey, Tupac kind of vibe. That's crazy though. 24. That's on one video. Was wow, bro.
Yeah, scroll down just a little bit.
Everything got at least 354,000. 220, bro.
So look at that one, 3.6.
Oh, snap.
That was just a few weeks ago too.
So, okay, blunt cut hair, what would that mean?
So it means that, yeah, you know, you see how your hair is?
Yeah.
So it's like the ends are like natural.
Oh, it's not cut.
So when I cut it with the scissors,
That
now the
sense.
ends are sharp, all ending
Oh,
together.
blunt like a knife.
Like a knife.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So what happens is that when you braid hair like that immediately, because they are like, they just end like a knife.
It makes it harder if you get to the next section of the braid.
They're gonna keep coming out. They're gonna keep coming. So when it's in cornrows and they are short, you see how your braids are? They're gonna be hanging out everywhere.
You have to wear a do-rag 24/7.
So a lot of and say, you know, and just because I don't know, there's just always so full of animosity. It's crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah, I've seen it. People just want to be mad. A lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
Looking for a reason, you know. So I get that. Wow, that makes sense now after seeing that video.
So.
Oh, you even show in the video, yeah.
Do you see the hair out?
That little piece.
So this is me. I tucked it all the way from here, and then I left this out on purpose for demonstration.
Right.
You know, and then I had to respond to this person's comments.
Oh hell no.
This person, I think, just open it. Where is it?
I see you got back.
Oh, you see this new stylings ain't shit for real. It be like that.
Excuse me? That's extra work. Of course I'm gonna charge more. You crazy?
There's this one. Can you open like most of the the first maybe 5 comments? I responded with a video showing the process. So that's it. They want me to take my time and
this one got 29 comments on the comment. Damn.
Oh, yeah. So
right here?
that's yeah. So click on the video response.
That was just a second. They could clearly see it in the video. Oh, you took it out. Oh, see? The proof.
Yeah, of course. I wasn't gonna send him home like that. That's the thing about me.
What is she talking shit? Because she thought it was just like that in that
no, she thought, according to her, she was like, how you gonna charge extra just because your talk game ain't right? Like, honey, no, not me.
Your tuck game ain't right. It's
Like,
crazy.
It's crazy. Do you
Hey,
know me?
yo.
I don't like to brag or whatever, but honey, I literally can close my eyes doing this shit.
I didn't see that until you said it just now. I was looking at the braid the whole time. That's wicked. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did
So
this.
yeah, I had to like shut that up. Like, honey, who are you talking to? Me?
Let me double tap that video. Yeah, hit that like button. Crazy.
Thank you.
No doubt. Nah,
so come back and say it again, like, yo, who's talk game? Me, mine?
Bro, the one that they happy to pay for? Huh?
Yeah.
Shouldn't me? Pardon my French.
Oh yeah, you know how much he tipped on top of this? Oh my god.
A good amount, I'm sure. Yeah, a good amount.
Yeah.
Cause he got good work, bro. Simple.
Yeah, and then you out here on your phone, or I don't know, maybe on your iPad or on your phone, having so much to say.
Bruh, you ain't in my chair. I don't want to hear that. And even so, when you get in my chair, you ain't gonna have nothing but compliments. Get out of here. That's why that got 3.6 million views.
Oh yeah, people funny. So most of the views will be like, this one is 1 million.
Oh, the beginning got a million, and that one got the.
So just like that, if you keep going down, so a lot of them, this is when my post is not doing good. That's when it has like the 20 something, 30 something and stuff. When it's just average, it has like
1.5 million.
Yep, it has like 300K, 200K.
Oh, so you know your numbers like, oh, this needs to be boosted or whatever. Okay.
This one 2.8. That's the one where I closed my eyes, breathing.
I didn't know that was the views. I sent that to my
friend.
friend.
Let me put it on camera.
There you go.
I bet you $100 you can't do this last braid with your eyes closed.
Yep.
Money talks, you heard?
Yes.
100 big ones.
Deal?
Deal or no deal?
That's crazy work, baby.
I'm cheating.
She finesse, man. Y'all gotta go watch this video on Instagram, yo.
Oh yeah, Glam with Mimi W.
There you go. Hit that follow button. This is so crazy. And the ill thing is, even though you said you wasn't looking for like the neatness, you just wanted to see if you could do it, it still came out neat, bro.
Yeah.
That muscle memory.
That's